Import error, no module named django.core.wsgi for uwsgi. I'm using uwsgi for my Django version equals 1.4 project, but there's an error if I run. But I could import django.core.wsgi as follows. The django.ini file. wsgi.py.
If you use virtualenv, try to add home to django.ini. To test it through web browser.
If you installed Unicorn on both, sudo apt-get installed Unicorn, and, then, pip installed Unicorn, use, sudo apt-get removed Unicorn, and restart your virtual environment. This way, it worked for me.
The error, import error column no module named django.core.wsgi, generally arises when uwsgi tries reading the wsgi.py file, and comes to the line. It can't find these modules because Django is not installed, or if it is installed, it is not in Python path. If your project is in a virtualenv and Django is only installed in this virtualenv, somehow the path to the Django modules are not in the Python path, and thus Python can't find it. If you are curious, you can insert the following code into the wsgi.py file and see the Python path. If you run a local version of uwsgi, installed in the virtualenv, then the path will be set correct, but if you run a global version of uwsgi it will normally not have the Python path set correctly. You can tell uwsgi the path to the virtualenv, and it will figure out the correct Python path. Just use the virtualenv command line argument, e.g. The following arguments does exactly the same as virtualenv, venv, home, h. Surprisingly, setting $virtual_env has no effect on Python path. Strangely enough, if you don't use the virtualenv argument, the environment variable $virtual_env will be set correctly. Test this by inserting into wsgi.py. This will print. But the Python path is not set correctly, and does not include anything from the virtualenv. I can't explain why this is.
In my case, I installed the Django application and everything else for Python 3, but the uwsgi was using Python 2. Just check the log while running uwsgi whether it is using Python 2 or Python 3, and reinstall uwsgi if it is not consistent. Look for the line similar to below line in uwsgi startup log. Python version column 3.4.3, default, October 14, 2015, 20 column 31 column 36. GCC 4.8.4 versus Python version column 2.7.6, default, June 22, 2015, 18 column 01 column 27, GCC 4.8.2.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.